LDBC, this is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing Show Live. Okay, guys, I've been thinking about a video that I dropped, about Broner and Garcia. And you know what? My thoughts are still pretty much the same, y'all. Listen, here go the thing. Adrian Broner and Danny Garcia, they have not done anything. And the coach means they ain't done nothing to earn a 10-figure pay. An 8 or 9-figure payday. They ain't earned that. You see, here go the thing. These guys, they want to be treated like Floyd Mayweather. That is crazy. That's what they want to do. But these guys, they lack the mouthpiece to do it. They don't know how to do what they need to do. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to take that step of faith and go sell themselves. They don't know how to do it. And see, too, these guys, they don't have the skill set to talk that trash. See, they can say whatever they want to say. And I'm talking about this group of 147-pounders. I'm talking about Keith Thurman. I'm talking about Showtime Sean Porter. I'm talking about Adrian Broner. I'm talking about Danny Garcia. I'm talking about Kell Brook, okay? They don't have the charisma and they don't have the skill set to bag up the money that they demanded. They just don't have it, okay? I think a $4 million payday for these two, that's the most money that they've ever seen. But I guess they're thinking that they're worth more than what they are, but y'all, honestly, they're not. And we'll start with Adrian Broner, man. Let's just start with him. See, everybody touted him to be the next Floyd Mayweather. But let's look at some of the people on Floyd's resume that Floyd beat. Can you picture Adrian Broner beating any of these guys in their prime? I mean, can you? He beat Zab Judah. And Zab Judah was on top of his game when Floyd fought him. Sorry, Zab Judah looked good in that fight against Floyd. Zab Judah looked real good in that fight against Floyd. Do you think Adrian Broner can beat that version of Zab Judah? Okay. Floyd Mayweather beat Miguel Cotto. And I'm telling you, that was a tough fight for Floyd. Do you think Adrian Broner can beat that version of Miguel Cotto? Do you think Adrian Broner can beat this version of Miguel Cotto? He fought Ricky Hatton, undefeated Ricky Hatton. Okay? I don't know. I think maybe Broner and Hatton in his prime, maybe a 50-50 fight. I mean, who knows? Okay? Floyd beat a Marquez that was calling him out for a long time. Juan Manuel Marquez called out Floyd forever. And Floyd finally fought him and schooled Marquez, a veteran. I'm talking about Marquez is a highly skilled veteran in the ring. Floyd schooled that dude. We can say, oh, he brought Marquez up from, lightweight and all that. But no, we're not talking about that because Marquez shouldn't have been running his mouth. Marquez shouldn't have been running his mouth. And the only reason why Floyd fought Marquez is because he couldn't get Pacquiao. One thing, though, I'm going to go off on a sidebar on this video. I can't understand. So Marquez was too small for Floyd, but he wasn't too small for Pacquiao. I never understood that about some of these fanboys, but, I digress. Let's keep it going, okay? Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo Alvarez. Do you think Adrian Broner could beat Canelo Alvarez? I mean, honestly, y'all, let's think about why Floyd is getting these paydays the way he's getting them. He's earned the right. Do you think Adrian Broner could beat a version of Oscar De La Hoya, the version that Floyd Mayweather fought? Do you think that they can beat that same Oscar De La Hoya that got into that war with Tito Trinidad? That Oscar De La Hoya that fought Bernard Hopkins. See, that was an Oscar De La Hoya, on top of his game, but I'm talking about the version that fought Floyd. Do you think Adrian Broner can beat that version of Oscar De La Hoya? My answer to that, my opinion, no, he can't, okay? We can say Floyd is this. Look, Floyd fought a lot of credible opponents. Juan Castillo, okay? Fought him twice. Adrian Broner Adrian Broner ain't done nothing in the sport of boxing, y'all. He's done nothing, really. He got beat up by Maidana. The first real fight at welterweight, where really, he got beat up by Maidana. Sean Porter beat him up, okay? Paulie Malignaggi, he struggled with Paulie, okay? Struggled with light feather-fisted Paulie. I mean, what has Broner done to demand a payday more than $4 million? And I'm going to tell you something. Adrian Broner going to get beat again. And I'm going to tell you, that's going to be the last time he get a $4 million offer. Okay, because the dude don't have the discipline and he don't have the skill set. See, he don't have the discipline or the skill set. He don't have the discipline to get his skill set to where it need to be. He's got the talent. And we all say this, but he don't have the discipline to pull his skill set out of his talent. Adrian Broner don't have that. Okay? Danny Garcia, let's talk about him. I mean, honestly and truthfully, okay? The version of Zab Judah that Danny Garcia beat, over the hill. Sorry. He beat up Paulie Malignaggi, who on his way out the door, beat him up, okay? I give him full credit for Lucas Matisse. Full credit. Gets credit for that one, okay? That was a good win. I give him full credit for Amir King Khan. Great win. Okay, those are the two fighters on his resume that I completely give Danny Garcia credit. You see the problem with Danny Garcia and why he's not worth $10 million? That Rod Salka lowered his fight. It lowered his stock. Fighting Rod Salka did nothing for him. It did nothing. And every time you Google Garcia, Rod Salka pop up. Rod Salka pop up. Guys, I can't lie about this, okay? He fought an over the hill. He lost to Lamont Peterson. I believe he lost. Okay, I believe he lost to Mauricio Herrera. Outpointed him. Okay, but, on paper, he's still undefeated. But see, these guys, Broner, don't lie about it. What you mean, F. Bob Arum? No. I honestly think, and this is my opinion, I think Broner know he can't beat Pacquiao. I think he know. Because it just don't make logical sense. Adrian Broner, y'all, he not a household name. People know who he is, but then people don't know who he is. You remember when he was in the Walmart throwing that money up? Didn't nobody know who the hell he was. Didn't nobody know who he was. Nobody knew who he was. And that's the sad thing. Nobody knew who he was. I bet you if that was Floyd Mayweather, people would recognize him right off the street. I bet you if that was Manny Pacquiao, people would recognize Manny Pacquiao right off the street. If it was Miguel Cotto, they'd recognize him right off the street. But let's keep going. Do you think Danny Garcia could beat Canelo Alvarez? See, don't try to say they ain't in the same weight class. Really and truly, Canelo Alvarez not in the same weight class as Floyd Mayweather. But he beat him. Now, we can look at some of Floyd's other opponents like Marcos Maidana. Went to war with Marcos Maidana twice. Now, that's a 50-50 fight between him and Danny Garcia. I'll say that. It's 50-50, okay? I can't see Maidana blowing him out, but I don't know. I think Maidana would give Danny some work as well. I can't see Danny beating Canelo. I can't see Danny Garcia beating a Miguel Cotto, the one that fought Floyd. Nah, can't see that. Okay? So, again, you guys, y'all try to figure this out. How are they worth $10 million? I mean, honestly and truthfully, how are they worth that? They not worth $10 million. Man, these guys ain't put that work in. They ain't put the work in, and they ain't had the battles that a Cotto, that a Pacquiao, that a Mayweather. They ain't had them battles. And Kell Brook doing the same thing. He doing the exact same thing. And what has Kell Brook done? Kell Brook ain't done diddly squat in the sport of boxing. He's only fought one person that really of notability. That's Showtime Sean Porter. And you got to notice, man, and it's kind of crazy and it's ironic, man, that these guys really think that they're worth $10 million when they not. They not worth $10 million. And I wish people stop trying to defend them and saying, well, these guys this and that. Listen, I know the game has changed. I know it's changed. But you got to think to yourself, okay, here's my opportunity. I get a chance to knock off a Hall of Famer in Manny Pacquiao. So now I can become a household name. Because if you fight Pacquiao, you know it's on pay-per-view. You know this. See, sometimes you got to think outside of the box. Like Floyd did. For years, man, this guy, people think he wasn't making no 8-figure, 7. He wasn't making them kind of paydays, man. He had to take what he was given. And he had to fight the fights that he can get. He had to fight the fights that he can get to get to where he is now. And now he's a household name. He's a household name. Completely a household name. I'll fight Pacquiao for the $4 million. You know what? You know why? Because then if I beat him, I become a household name. But see, these guys, you know what their problem is? One, they don't want to lose. And one, they don't think they can beat Pacquiao. I'm telling you now, these guys don't think they can beat Pacquiao. And you know what? Let's look at how Adrian Broner would match up stylistically against Pacquiao. The styles are all wrong. Adrian Broner don't even have no lateral movement, man. The guy mobility sucks. He's a good counterpuncher, but he's not very accurate. Manny Pacquiao have a field day with Adrian Broner. He would, guys, he would. Okay? He would give Danny Garcia a lot of problems. Now, I'm not going to count Garcia out. I think Garcia is a little bit more accurate than Broner. But I still think that Manny Pacquiao would give Danny Garcia a lot of problems. Because Danny Garcia is flat-footed. His mobility is worse than Adrian Broner's. It is, man. Danny Garcia mobility is terrible, man. It's just Danny Garcia got a lot of intangibles, man. Like, he's very patient, and he don't stop. Like, Danny Garcia will land that punch. He'll land that one punch. He always does. But see, he can land that against Manny Pacquiao, but this version of Pacquiao, is a bit more cautious. Pacquiao will probably even outbox Danny Garcia to a decision. These guys don't want to lose, and they know. They can say, well, they're not Pacquiao out there, do all this stuff, but we all know they really just don't want to lose. People, that's just what it is. That's what it smelled like to me. A $4 million payday, the biggest payday of your career. And I understand Pacquiao would make more money, but why the hell should Pacquiao not make more money? Why? Why shouldn't Pacquiao? Pacquiao done been in the wars, man. The guy done been knocked out 3 times. The guy done came back. Pacquiao, whether we like him or not, the guy's a Hall of Famer. That's just how it is. You guys tell me what you think. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.